What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some of that boxing. What's up? Everybody smash the like button. How's everybody doing? I feel good. I feel great. I got my iced coffee, and I'm ready to talk some boxing. You guys seen the title? You guys all clicked on the title? Yeah, and you want to watch the video, huh? I guess I got to get started, huh? That's what you're telling me, huh? Yeah, I should get started on this Canelo video talking about Golovkin, huh? Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Yeah, you don't want to talk, huh? Yeah, you don't want to talk about Canelo and Golovkin because they options for their next fight is Boo Boo, huh? Yeah, I'm not talking about Boo Boo Andre. I'm saying Canelo and Triple G ain't fighting nobody. Yeah. You think you could do this to me? Yeah, I'm going to have you watching boxing on Telemundo when I get finished with you. Yeah. Shoot program. Oh, my God, bro. I'm going to just keep screaming at y'all. I'll have you watching boxing on De La Hoya TV when I get finished with you. Remember, De La Hoya said he was coming out with his own channel? Remember De La Hoya? He said he had his own channel. It's like De La Hoya TV or some shit. See, I'm really in this boxing shit. I've been in this game. Like Biggie said, rest in peace to the only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit. I wrote y'all a manual. Let's get it. Rest in peace to a manual. Bro, slow it down. I just dissed you. I said I wrote you a manual. Rest in peace to a manual. Emmanuel Lewis, Kronk Jim. Man, you getting, oh my God. The bars is too tough, but get off my nuts. Let's get it. I said I wrote you a manual. Get it? Rest in peace, Emmanuel. Oh my gosh. They not messing with the bars, man. Is DAZN satisfied customers out there? I don't know. Kendi Leonard, I don't know. Triple G finna fight. Where's Waldo? He finna fight Waldo from Family Matters. Remember, didn't he go to Taco Bell? He like Taco Bell or something? Smash the like button. We gonna talk about it. Oh my God. Oh media. Y'all gotta do something, baby. De La Hoya did not say that. Please tell me you're lying. Someone said De La Hoya said he coming back for Errol and Bud. He need to stop. I know he didn't say, nah, you lying. That's cap, bro. But I don't know, because he said he'll fight Conor and knock him out. Bro, it's looking crazy on the old media ship right now. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. He did not say that, bro. He did not say he'll come back and fight Bud Crawford. He did not say he'll fight Errol. Where did he say that? Where was this at? Nah, I ain't got to do nothing. Shout out to the big homie Ego in the chat. Y'all, what's up? We gonna have some fun. He didn't say that, bro. Somebody shoot me a link, or he didn't say it. It's 2020. Y'all gotta send links. I don't believe nothing. Believe half of what you see. But believe in new media. You need to believe in that. Do you believe in God? Then believe in Death Row East. We working. Bro, the Tyson Fury avalanche, that shit looking crazy. A lot of people have a lot of questions. That's looking crazy. But in this video, I really want to talk about the Canelo Golovkin options. You know, just regular boxing. Talk, you know, the DAZN curse. All that good stuff. On this side, the real side. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. I'm going to get started in a second, but I want to see them likes go up. Smash the like button. YouTube ain't sending notifications out? Okay. That's okay. Catch it when you catch it. Bro, they can't stop this programming. We live, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on 1 second, yo. Hold on 1 second, yo. We working. Smash the like button as you come in. We'll get started. I had to tighten this shit down. My bad. I don't know. I don't know what De La Hoya said. He did not say that. He did not say that. But anyway, I'm about to get started. Grab your juice, grab your water, grab your headphones. We about to get started. Now, I'm ready to go. I got my iced coffee. I'm ready to go. It's looking shaky as all ever. However, for old media, I told you, new media in America and worldwide, we control the narrative. There's so many different things that are going on right now, and y'all just don't know. Canelo Alvarez. I made comments last year when Wilder was on his ascend up, undefeated, still champion, and I said, like, Wilder's looking like the face of boxing. I said you will start seeing new faces emerge and really replace. And Wilder's looking like, at the time he was a champion, but even now, it was looking like he was definitely one of those new emerging faces that could kind of play away from Canelo, right? I also said Errol Spence, just people like that, because Gervonta Davis, their brands are getting so big and colossal to the point where Canelo, in his current situation, all things considered, I feel Canelo's brand as a whole is beginning to taper and plateau out and dwindle down. Like his numbers, the amount of people at his weigh-in, people being satisfied with who he's fighting. Who disagrees? Do you guys agree with that statement? Let me open it up. Preacher Ego, we're going to open it up with that. Who agrees with that? Since joining Dazn, Canelo's stats, his brand, his portfolio has declined. It hasn't leveled up. Who agrees with that? Do you agree with that? Yes or no? True, it's slowly fading. I agree. I mean, if you agree, you agree. If you disagree, I got some smoke for you, because I need to know from your perspective. If you ain't playing no games, you got 10 seconds to let me know if you disagree. After you disagree, to let me know how what I'm saying is wrong. See, everybody in the comments saying it's facts. We know it's facts. We're real boxing fans. We see it. The reason I can prove is pretty much provable. DAZN keep hiding Canelo's numbers. His numbers aren't really coming out, right? And when they do allegedly come out, it says Canelo Jacob did 600,000 concurrent subscribers, concurrent views. What the hell is that? I know what the word concurrent means, but how many of them are paid people and how many of them are on like a trial? Stop all this concurrent thing. Or Canelo Kovalev did 1.8 million worldwide, globally. I'm gonna say something else. We're not talking about no global. Canelo's numbers have never ever been predicated and combined with other. The money keep coming in. Oh my God, we got a new channel member. What can I say? Like I said before, I'm TB Ego. Y'all gonna give some claps up to my man, Underground Asylum. Bro, we the Underground Asylum. We the truth. His numbers are terrible. See? I got a video coming out. So special announcement. I'll just give it a. I got a video on the same subject after, but I just want to talk to y'all, and we'll talk about it. So catch it now. If not, you'll be able to catch this replay, or you can watch that video. I got content nonstop. I'm the content king. What they want. Shout out to Adrian, but I know I need to see some clap emojis for the new channel member that we have, Underground Asylum. So please put your claps, put your hands together for Underground Asylum. We got a new channel member. Listen, boxing, I told you, digital mob, and we gonna join forces, we gonna link, and we gonna create the biggest conglomerate called Death Row, called New Media. So I need y'all's assistance. If you're a fan of boxing, you should be a fan of mine, fan of, the content, because we are boxing. Motherfucker, I am boxing. Okay. So anyway, Canelo Alvarez, excuse me. Shout out to Cursor, my guy. Canelo Alvarez's whole profile has taken a dip since being on Dazn. This is no mystery. Since when does Canelo's numbers need to be combined with his Canelo numbers in Austria and all this dumb shit that Dazn, they have certain reporters that are moles that work with Dazn and work with Eddie Hearn. And see, that's how boxing is set up. You got certain reporters who get financed or special treatment or whatever, ringside credential, whatever. Eddie Hearn talked about this, special treatment. So information that a promoter or network or whatever wants out, they'll feed it to those people because they know they got them in pocket, right? So when you're starting to hear about all these numbers from Canelo, since when do we need to know what, like, no disrespect to any land, anywhere you're from, but since when do we need to know about how Canelo's doing in Austria? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how big boxing is in Austria. The biggest thing from Austria is Arnold. Yeah, what are you doing in Dylan? In Copenhagen? Bro, why are you factoring in Canelo's numbers from Austria and Spain and Bucharest and Egypt and shit like that? Like, I don't even understand that. Canelo's numbers when he was on HBO were never combined with Canelo's numbers from Egypt or just wherever. So that don't look good. But I've already exposed this. Dazn, as it sits, unless they've changed it, but at the time I exposed it, I showed you. I did a screen recording and showed you live. Dazn in other areas outside of the U.S. were still offering that 30-day free trial. So if you go to Dazn Austria, Dazn Switzerland, or wherever, you can still get the 30-day free trial. So we need to know Canelo's numbers. If he's only doing whatever you're lying about and combining and saying he's doing 1.8, how many of that is paid subscribers? Like people who pay for Dazn. Like, can you imagine if I took, let's say, Deontay Wilder's numbers? I'll say Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. Let's say that did 300, 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Let's say I go to all these sources and Facebook and stuff and see all the people that illegally streamed it, which would be free. And then I combine it and say, oh, Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia did 12 million views. But then you find out only 350,000 of them were from actual paid patrons and customers. Then that's a crazy different profit margin. If you said, oh, it did 12 million, but you factored in 10 point something million illegal streams or whatever, then of course it's going to sound like crazy numbers. That's what they doing with Canelo Alvarez. I was born ready. That's what they doing with him, right? They telling you his numbers combined in 9 markets are said number. But 8 of those 9 markets at the time of me doing that video offered a 30-day free trial. So we have no idea. There's a difference between accepting something that's free and paying for something. If somebody offered you a piece of food, like a donut, and it didn't look that good, it didn't look that tantalizing, a donut or a pastry, and they said, hey, you can buy this pastry off me for $50, you'd be like, go to hell. Hell no. But if they say, hey, I made these free pastries, you want one? Then someone will probably be more inclined to taste that pastry rather than, if they had to pay $50 for something that, they weren't craving or didn't look appetizing, etc. You see what I'm saying? So we need to know Canelo's numbers, which that tells you everything you need to know. DAZN refuses to let Canelo's numbers. So if Canelo ain't doing good, then what are some of these other fighters doing? Lesser known fighters than Canelo. What type of numbers are they doing then? You see what I'm saying? If Canelo's numbers ain't ecstatic, like Wilder Fury 2, didn't they say it did over 1 million? When's the last time Canelo's done over 1 million? Golovkin, Chavez, all HBO fights. Now the downside for DAZN is what I told you. They're currently working with such a disproportionate, unleveraged pay scale where now if they want to make a profit, certain things need to be done, because I don't see how this is profitable. I don't see how you could. I called this from day one. I'm the prodigal son. I'm the kid with the golden voice they all talk about. Ego Stradamus. Me. That's who. I told you all this, bro. I said this is my opinion, ... and I spelled it out. It wasn't a ... I went over all these things and I said we'll see what happens, like I always do. Listen, my opinion is my opinion. I'll, even if I have a different opinion, and if there's a trainer and a fighter, I'm a professional. I'm a businessman, because you find me at my places as a business. Even like Tyson Fury Glovegate. Even if there's a fighter or trainer, they can say their piece. I'm a professional. I'm not going to not give you the stage to have a reasonable conversation, right? To have a reasonable conversation. And then, I don't do that. So we can defer, but like I said, you got to explain where you're coming from. But I predicted this whole thing. And post-pandemic, that just put the stake in the heart like a vampire. It just put the stake in the heart for DAZN. They need something big. Because Canelo Alvarez, since you've had him on the platform, his fights are flopping. They haven't been what's Canelo's best fight on DAZN? Like where you were thrilled from pillar to post, from the first round to however it ended. Name one fight on DAZN that you just had a lot of fun with from start to finish. Name it. I'm ready. New media ready. Ego's Army ready. Ego Jones Jr. I'm ready. Didn't I just say that? That's what takes some time. You take something from I'm coming to get it back. You beat me, I say, okay, we had a good night. I'm still coming to get it back. Ego Jones Jr., I want to know what Canelo did. Who Saul Canelo Alvarez, who he fought on DAZN, and he had a good fight. Tell Ego Jones Jr. who Canelo Alvarez, hell of a fight. Canelo, hell of a fight. Tell me who he fought on DAZN, not no HBO fight, not no Showtime fight, on DAZN, that you were thoroughly impressed and had a lot of time, like a fun with the whole event, the whole build up, the weigh-in, all that. Who? I feel like an owl because all I keep saying is who, bars. I said I feel like an owl. All I keep saying is who. Bro, they not messing with me. Let's get the actual factuals out there right now. Who has he fought, bro? Who has he fought, not as a career, but on DAZN, that makes you feel like, damn, that was a dope event. You can't say that for like Errol Spence, because in recent memory, he had the fight of the year with Sean Porter. And then the Mikey Garcia, I was at that fight. That was an event, bro. I don't know any other fight in America in boxing that was such the spectacle as that, bro. Just being in Jerry's World, AT&T Stadium, there's like 50,000 people there. That was lit. Errol Spence came out with a ring walk with a band and stuff. It was well put together. They got the Jumbotron. It was a hell of a performance by Errol. David Benavidez had a great knockout on there. Now look at Canelo. Where is it lit? What fight was lit? Charlo fights ain't good either, bro. Block him. You foolish infidels. Just block him. Bro, I ain't even said nothing about Charlo. What the fuck did that even come from? See, that's how you know old media is getting, ooh, dusted in the motherfucking scust. That's how you know they getting dusted and disgusted. I didn't even really say nothing about, I just said Errol Spence. I didn't say nothing about Charlo. Right now we was talking about Errol Spence and his fight of the year with Sean Porter and his spectacle and great performance against Mikey Garcia. This man out of nowhere said, the black channels, but what about Charlo? Why are the Charlos fighting? Bro, what the fuck does Jermel or Jermal have to do with what I'm talking about? They getting dusted. Old media, it's ugly. He's not getting up, Jim. He's not getting up, Jim. It's over for old media. Nobody, we're done. Everybody is fed. Everybody's done with all the little games. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. J.R. Sandoval. J.R. Sandoval. Bro, it's over. If you ain't talking with no sense, you finito Lopez. It's over for you. I wasn't even talking about Charlo. But wait, there's more. Okay. They're going to make me go in my bag for this one. Young Ego Veli. I'm a gorilla. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a gorilla. They're going to make me go in my. So you want to talk about Charlo? Okay. I'll talk about. That's okay. I'll talk about Charlo, man. Listen. We was talking about Canelo. You know his star power is dwindling down. And now you try to bring up a black fighter randomly, Jermel and Jamal Charlo. So let's talk about it. Jamal been calling out Triple G. He won't answer the call. I had no guys, had Mox, or no fight with Charlo, tick, 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 bro. So he don't want that. Canelo don't even mention Charlo's name like that. Jermel's got his belt back, and his press conferences, they did two. One, Tony Harrison got injured, and then they did another press conference last year, and those was lit. There was great shoulder programming and a great push from Premier Boxing Champions and Fox pushing that fight. I actually went to that fight, and that card was lit, bro. That was a lit card. I don't really know why they put it on in Ontario particularly, but as a fun-filled card, it was lit. Jermel Charlo knocked out Tony Harrison in a even and competitive fight. Listen, Jack Reese kind of messed that up, bro, because he stopped it at a weird spot, just like the Wilder fight. Like, so let me get this straight. Tyson Fury looked dead than a motherfucker doing this Undertaker shit. There's only one. In the first Wilder fight, Jack Reese said, hey, guys, let me count, even though Tyson Fury looks dead. I want to count just to see if he can hear me. And then somehow, some way, Tyson Fury gets up. But then when Jermel Charlo started hurting Tony Harrison, I think he like dropped him or something. Then he had him on the ropes and said, bop, 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 and hit him with like 4 uppercuts. And the dude, and Harrison's head is like looking like foosball, like a pinball machine or something, bouncing up. Jack Reese don't stop it right there. And then he waits for Harrison to kind of not recover, but somewhat recover, where he's not getting hit with anything quite as concerning or discerning. And then that's where he stopped it. He picked such a weird spot. Bro, there should be a rule in boxing that if you get caught with 4 uppercuts in a row, the fight's over. That has to be, listen, I need to talk to the commission because that needs to be a rule. If you get hit with 4 uppercuts in a row from any hand, unless you're fighting Goro from Mortal Kombat, then the fight needs to get called. Just like, nah, better luck next time. Because we got to preserve. Bro, Charlo said, yeah. Bro, he like the Kendrick Lamar song. Every time I'm in the street, I hear, yeah. Bro, he hit him with the yeah. He hit him with that little yachty. If you get hit with 4 consecutive uppercuts, fight's over. I don't care I don't care if you come back and knock the person. You lost in whatever round that happened. Because you shouldn't be getting hit. Who the fuck is Jamie Donnelly? I don't even know who you are. Block him. If you get hit 4 times, block Jamie. I don't even know who you are, bro. If you get hit with 4 consecutive uppercuts, yeah. Every time I'm in the street, I hear yeah. The fight is over in my book. Whatever round that happened, I don't care what happens now. You can pop up like Tyson Fury. Bro, it's over. You shouldn't have never, that should never happen. 4 uppercuts and Jack Reese didn't stop it. And then when Harrison was kind of using his boxing to stay a little bit safe, Jack Reese jumped in and said, nah, that was weird, bro. No, 4 uppies in a row is too OD. Bro, it's too, no. Bro, you're clearly not in the fight if you even allow that. Like, there's some people who don't even have, they never trained boxing, but they ain't gonna get hit with that same shot. Like, bop, bop. Every time I'm in the street, I hear, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was like some, Charlo was turning into Mike Tyson or some shit. Remember Mike Tyson? Remember Mike Tyson punch out? Nah, bro. Jack Reese he should have stopped it right there. You trying to get somebody hurt. But then you allowed Tyson Fury to continue for whatever reason. But I digress. That's my opinion. So let's talk about Charlo. He randomly brought up Charlo trying to distract. I'm going to get back to Canelo and Triple G. No, guys, hey, Max. Yeah, I'm going to get back to that. But anyway, that Charlo card was lit. In that Charlo card, F.A. Ajagba fought the Ggg'S dude, and the man got up straight zombie style, World War Z style, with no fucking legs after getting knocked down and knocked F.A. Ajagba down. I ain't never, bro, all the fights I covered, I ain't never seen that. Bro, the man got up with Zab Judah Costa Zoo legs and immediately connected and got a knockdown. That was some crazy shit. That was a fun card. So while you trying to save and salvage Canelo from this work and what I'm saying, which is the absolute truth, you're looking shaky, baby. You also had Carlos Balderas and the Euron dude from Mexico. That was on that card, and Balderas got stopped. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. What's his name? Cervantes, Miyoko. You're saying Errol versus Mikey was a lit fight. That was an easy fight for Errol. I was there because I live here in Dallas. We don't know you. We don't give a fuck where you live. Next. And believe me, bro, shit was boring. Yeah, because you probably bet some money on Mikey and now you mad. Bro, stop it. We don't care what you talk. Who are you, though? Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. And anyway, I said the event was lit. I said it was a great performance. Block him. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn today. Block him. I said if you go watch this tape back, I said it was a great performance by Errol Spence, and it was a lit event. I said a lit fight and fight of the year. I said Errol Spence versus Sean Porter. That's what I said. So if you want to quote me, God damn it, you better quote me right or block him. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I said it was a great performance by Errol, and the event was a spectacle. The event, I said Jerry's World, the Jumbotron, the event, the whole atmosphere, fight week. It felt like a real fight week. That was lit. I said Errol Spence walking out with the drummers and a band. That was lit. That's what I said. It wasn't lit because Mikey got his ass whooped. So I get it. That's probably not what you wanted to happen or whatever the situation was. So to you, the fight was boring. I wasn't bored. I was eating popcorn and on my laptop ringside. So it wasn't boring to me because I like boxing. So I like to see Errol Spence show me different technical wrinkles that he has. So it's boring to you. This is what fight fans do. It's boring to them when they fighter is getting their ass whooped. Like whoever their fighter, whoever they're pitching or pulling for. Then all of a sudden it's boring. That was an action-packed fight. Mikey never gave up and he was getting punched in the head. And then Errol Spence was dogging him and like great jab. It was a boxing masterclass. Errol beat Mikey at his own game. Mikey got a great jab. Watch his fight with Robert Easter, another fight I went to at the Staples Center. It was lit too. Mikey showed the dominance with the jab in that fight. Dejan's Latishinin, he had a great jab in that fight too. But it wasn't his night with Errol. Mikey's like, I see something. And people like me was like, no, you don't. And he was like, I see something. I'm like, don't do that, Mikey. Like, you're a terrific fighter. You should fight Lomachenko. That's a great fight, 135. But Mikey kept saying, I see something. All right, Mikey. Let's cut a deal. Just work at 140. 140, you a champion there too. Don't fight Errol. But his dad and brother trainer said that. Don't fight Errol. So stop it. Just stop it. Mikey wanted that. You got what you were looking for. He came back, bounced back with a win with Jesse Vargas. Boom. He said, I see something. Yeah, I see something too. I see this Errol Spence jab in your face all night. So I see something too. Remember Mikey was snacked out, posing like Bolo Young and shit. You break my record, now I break you like I break your friend. See, you notice in boxing, everybody, like the fans, they all got this certain energy. And then after, when the verdict is rendered, they try to act like Big and Brody like they knew. But when Mikey was doing the kangaroo flex, when he was like flexing that snack and looking like he was putting on size, motherfuckers was hyped. Please, if you have a moment, check out our channel. What? Block him. Yeah, I got a moment. I got a moment to block you. I ain't checking out. What is the Sinclair channel? Bro, that's how you know I'm the Don. They trying to advertise. They trying to buy ad space. But guess what? If you go to Google trying to buy some ad space, you got to pay. You didn't pay. So we're going to check out your channel on the block list. Block them. Listen, the block list is getting so long. We sending them down to the Green Mile. They doing anything to try to distract from what we saying. Yeah. He said, Sinclair, you living single ass. Yeah, Overton looking at, bro. Yeah. Let's get to 100 likes. Come on. Smash the like button. I need to see that go up. I'm all the way up. So listen, we having fun, but hold on, I gotta bring it back. Cause excuse me. Smash the like button. This is why they try to distract. But I wanted to go, I'm open to the distraction because I said all that to say this. We're talking about Canelo and Triple G on Dazn. That's the title of this video. They're randomly bringing up black fighters like Charlo, which we weren't even talking about. But since you want to talk about Charlo, I already told you. Charlo got his belt back. That fight was lit. You know, it was a great card. Anybody who was at that card had a good time that I seen. I seen a ton of people. I was sitting next to Champ's Eye was there. Ton of people were there. I don't remember exactly all who was sitting by me, but we all had fun. And Errol Spence, he did that first interview back from the accident with Brian Kenny. The Brian Kenny interrogation. So it was a lit card because people watched it and it went viral for that moment. But since we're talking about Dazn and we're talking about Charlo, feast your eyes on this. Feast your eyes on this. You have a Dazn fighter or a reporter, I guess you could say, a Dazn reporter, and look at this latest news. Look at the latest news. Oh my gosh. You want to talk about Charlo? Let's talk about Charlo. And you actually, bro, listen to me. When I tell y'all new media is the real wave, we the drip in this boxing game, like I really mean that. And I appreciate y'all for making this a reality. But check this out. Oh, media dead. You hear me? You hear me? Oh, media dead. Look it. Let's go over this information. Dazn reporter Chris Mannix says Showtime has a strong interest in a Jermall Charlo-Sergey Derevyanchenko fight, which is under strong discussions. Industry sources told Sports Illustrated Derevyanchenko remains a candidate to face Canelo in September. So Derevyanchenko, he looking like he got some options. Look. Sergey Derevyanchenko will fight Canelo or Jermall Charlo in the fall, sources tell The Athletic. The middleweight has received an offer to fight Canelo, it says N to, I'm sure this means offer to fight Canelo at 168, as well as an offer to fight Charlo versus 160 for his belt. Now, Come on, son. Come on, bro. So let's talk about Charlo. Listen, that's a lit fight. Charlo is a champion because Triple G didn't want no smoke. Canelo didn't want no smoke. Charlo versus Derevychenko is better than Canelo versus Derevychenko. It's not that I have a problem with Canelo Derevychenko, like as a stylistic fight, but Canelo would be doing what Canelo always does, which is to bring weight clauses and bring him to another weight class. Canelo wants to fight Derevychenko at 168. Charlo is a champion at 160 where Derevychenko really fights at and campaigns. So that's the better fight because it's at the natural weight where Derevychenko's best performances are at 160. Jacobs, the best names he's fought, 160. Toriano Johnson, Jacobs, Golovkin, obviously for the last fight. We don't know him at 168 against none of the big names. So Charlo versus Derevychenko, it looks like that's probably, I mean, if you that's the safe bet, to be honest, because the same kind of concept happened with Brandon Adams. Triple G wanted to fight Brandon Adams on DAZN, and Jamal Charlo wanted to fight Brandon Adams, and Brandon Adams had just won the Contender, and then he took the PBC offer. So why would I not believe that Sergey Derevychenko, who I believe is advised by Al Heyman, right? He is advised by Al Heyman. That's just an easier fight to get put together. Smash the like button. So once again, the point I'm making still makes sense. They're like reporters that I just showed you, they're saying that, oh, hey, but Canelo might fight Derevychenko. I wouldn't even announce that because when Derevychenko likely fights Charlo, if they're looking at that, which we know they are, right? We've been hearing this rumblings. Then why would he go fight Canelo at a weight that's not even naturally his and off of PBC? It's not likely. Like, what's more likely? Terrence Crawford fighting a top-ranked guy, or Terrence Crawford going to PBC in his very next fight, post-pandemic, you know, and going to fight on, like, PBC. It's just not likely. So I'm pretty sure that Charlo will end up fighting Derevychenko before Canelo does. That's just my personal opinion. But when it's all done, let's see. Let's see where it ends up. But that's a better fight for Charlo than it is for Canelo, because Canelo is at 168. You a champion at 168. Why do I want to see you fight a 160-pounder? Listen, Golden Boy has tried their very hardest to make Canelo Alvarez the Mexican Mayweather. They've tried it. They really have. But you're not moving like Floyd. Your moves don't look calculated like Floyd. It's just that we're talking about different things here. Floyd has a better skill set. His business seems in order. You know, it's just a different thing. Canelo is not going to be the Mayweather you want him to be, where he's like, oh, I'm in control of the game. It's for a variety of reasons. Like another big one is Mayweather is a showman. Damn, who's getting blocked? These dudes are getting clapped. Angel Riviera Sr. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Smash the like button. He said Canelo's the A side. That's why he could call the shots. Bro, he about to be the Z side if he don't get a popping fight, because his star power is fading. Canelo's a good fighter. Canelo has an awesome skill set. He's fun to watch, but I think people are tired of the games, the strategies, and potentially losing the fight beforehand because there's weight stipulations that only cater to Canelo. They don't help. You think a quick turnaround helps a age-damaged fighter like Kovalev, who just went through a war and almost got stopped by Anthony Yarde? Or does it benefit Canelo? We know the answer to that. A fully rested Canelo and a Kovalev quick turnaround off of a war with Anthony Yarde, who was getting the best of him early until he got tired, right? That benefits one person. Rehydration clause, when Canelo's moving to 75 and he's younger than Kovalev, we know who that's put in place and intended to hurt. So you can say whatever you want. Canelo playing these games, He's not moving in the way. Like, Mayweather had big events and it didn't have all this extra. Like, Mayweather would never wait for UFC 241 before he went on. Impossible. Never seen it. 22 years, we have never seen Floyd wait in one of his pay-per-views for another UFC combat sport. Never. Cotto fought Kamagai the same night that Mayweather fought Canelo. Can you imagine Floyd Money Mayweather? Easy work, motherfucker. I'm rich. I made smart investments, like I said before. Can you imagine Money Mayweather saying, "Hey, stop. Me and Conor McGregor. I don't know what you're thinking. Fuck the Mayweather." Can you imagine Mayweather and Conor McGregor waiting because their card ended too quick and Tank knocked somebody out or something, and they're waiting for Miguel Cotto, who was a boxing star, and Kamagai on Golden Boy to fight before they want, because they don't want to overlap and conflict with the schedule. Stop it. Stop it. Never happened. All these non-disclosure agreements and weight draining, everybody is not a good look. Exactly. Like my man G Brown said, that Canelo Kovalev fight looked FAF. Indeed. Bro, the old media, listen. Y'all want an analogy? Listen, we need to push towards 150 likes. If we can't get that, I'm out. Listen, I'm going to start putting y'all on time limits. Y'all got 15 minutes of my time if we don't get to close to 150, because we never going to have these many haters in my chats. The good got to always outweigh the bad. I don't care what the haters do, but if the supporters ain't going to support, then you don't need me here. You guys have 15 minutes to get these likes up. If those likes are not up, that's when the stream ends. I can't be occupying so much time on streams if y'all are going to be too lazy and not hit like button. Everybody's leaving comments, so get it cracking. Timer is set. It's 3:54. Y'all have 15 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna set the timer, bro. If we are not close to 150 or an improvement from where we're at, the stream is over. I can't keep doing streams, you know, because YouTube's already tripping, not sending out notifications. But that's cool. I don't care about that. I can't control that. But I can control the supporters taking the time out. 15 minutes. Y'all on the clock, bro. Y'all on the clock. So, 15 minutes. I gave you a couple extra seconds. We working. Now, Canelo, the bottom line, his star power is dwindling down. He's in matches that nobody's really interested in. They keep saying that he might fight Derevyanchenko, and stop. Why would Derevyanchenko, who's advised by Al Heyman, fight Canelo at a weight that he's not even comfortable with, coming off a loss to Golovkin where he really should have won, and go on somebody else's network unless they're offering buku money? Now, we know we're in a pandemic. We know that Billy Joe Saunders has just dropped out of the race in the running for Canelo. So old media is so stupid that they continue to, if you're at a horse race and you see one horse, Seabiscuit, and that one horse, it looks vascular. You can see the muscle and the definition and the striations in their muscles, and they have big legs and healthy hair, and it's a good-looking stallion-like racehorse, right? And then you see another horse that looks like a donkey, and that horse looks feeble. It looks like underprivileged, like it ain't ate, like it's suffering from is malnourished. Old media continues to go with the donkey or in a horse race and bet on things to happen, bet for the donkey to prevail. You know what I'm saying? Bet for the measly looking feeble horse, thinking it's going to beat the bigger horse, when in a lot of these situations, the bigger horse is the truth. The bigger horse is the obvious. And they go against all conventional wisdom to say some dumb shit, and they're always wrong. So just pay attention to that. So anyway, conventional wisdom would tell me that Showtime is looking to put together Charlo. That's a confirmed thing. They're looking to put together Charlo Derevyanchenko. So to me, I would say Derevyanchenko, since he all of his best names are at 160, and he's advised by Al Heyman, right? There's probably a greater likelihood that that fight can easily be made. I mean, that's common sense, right? So there's a lot of people putting this out there because they talked about Canelo and Derevyanchenko. I just don't see that being more likely. Now, if Charlo and Derevyanchenko can't get done for whatever reason, which I don't know why, then maybe it happens. But beyond that, Charlo Derevyanchenko is a better fight because it's at Derevyanchenko's natural weight. I think Canelo, bro, it's getting worse. This pandemic is making it so much worse. Listen, get the likes up. We need to push towards 150 likes. We need to push towards 150 likes. I got the 12 minutes on the clock. The thing is, Canelo, okay. Look at the other names. I'm trying to help old media be better. And that's just by telling the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, though. Watch, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna try to help y'all. I'm gonna show you why new media keeps leading the charge. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to pull it up so we can get it all the way live. Smash the like button. This is too easy for me. Y'all gotta give me some better work. Okay. So people are trying to make it like Derevyanchenko is likely to fight Canelo. I think that's cap. This is Sky Sports. They just posted. Picture of Canelo, as you guys see, right? It says, John Ryder, Canelo's team was contacted. John Ryder reveals that Eddie Hearn contacted Canelo's team to confirm he's ready for a September fight. This is what Sky Sports put, right? Smash the like button. This is what Sky Sports put. Right? We could take it a step further than that. John Ryder's page, he's wearing a damn Canelo Alvarez shirt campaigning for the fight. He wearing a Canelo, bro. The boy John Ryder, Easy Ryder, is wearing a Canelo Alvarez t-shirt. Right? You guys see it? You guys see it? He's wearing a Canelo Alvarez shirt and he's campaigning trying to get the fight. Canelo Alvarez t-shirt. You guys see this on the screen. So, look, Canelo Alvarez and Sky Sports posted that. So we know Eddie Hearn's trying to secure this for his fighter and get a Canelo fight. So like I said, why would Derevyanchenko move to 168 if he could fight Charlo at his weight on his side of the street? On his side of the street. What fight is, like conventional wisdom, what fight is easier to put together? Listen, push towards 150 likes. We close. Now, Golden Boy is kind of doing what Top Rank used to do. Listen, I studied all the games, all the tricks. When Top Rank had Pacquiao, this is exactly what they do. They would have all these fights and throw them out, the names of these fights out to the public. They're like, oh, Pacquiao might fight Lucas Matisse, like back when Lucas Matisse was like popping, right? He might fight Broner, back when Broner's popping. He might fight Danny Garcia. He might fight Amir Khan in Dubai or Chris Algieri. And then the worst name from the consensus of most boxing fans on that list to fight at that given time in terms of like big blockbuster fights, that's who Pacquiao would actually fight. But there's these smoke and mirror tricks that Top Rank was doing where they would get you hyped. And I never understood it because I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure. You see what I'm saying? Like you're getting fans hyped for fantasy fights, and then if you can't execute on the fantasy fight in the era of new media and digital technology, it's not going to look good because it's like, damn, I thought Pacquiao's fighting Amir Khan in Dubai. Damn, I thought Danny Garcia was going to get a shot. Damn, I thought we were going to get Pacquiao versus Terrence Crawford, and then he's fighting Rios off a loss, or Chris Algieri, which is the least desired, or Tim Bradley 3. Now look at Canelo. The names that are being mentioned for it's the same play. It's like this is old media is there. It's like looking like Blockbuster versus Netflix because old media, they keep employing tricks that might have worked back in the day, but they're not really going to work. Boxing is too fed. Boxing is at your disposal, at your fingertips. There's multiple people who talk boxing on the daily. So people are more familiar with what was said. People's quotes are like illustrated in my videos and stuff like that. So it's harder to skate around the truth than ever, right? So you look at this, the thing is, it doesn't look like Canelo, the options that I'm reading, y'all don't even want to know. Where we at in the likes? Hey, is the stream choppy or smooth? Because YouTube is tripping right now on my end. Right now, does the stream look choppy or smooth? One, two, three, four, five. Right now, does the stream look choppy or smooth? Because YouTube says some BS argument. It says that the stream is not getting enough info or something. Everybody type choppy or smooth so I can keep going. Y'all got 6 minutes to get to the 150 mark. Good luck. Bro, this is a business. This is my business. This is what I do. Like, we got to make this pop. Is the stream choppy or smooth? Let me pull it up because this shit is like going crazy on my end. See, it looks smooth on my end, but YouTube has a message that says error. YouTube is not receiving enough video. What? How are you not receiving the video? Man, whatever. YouTube is tripping, bro. They have this big ass disclaimer saying that you guys can't see what I'm doing. All right, whatever. Get them likes up. 5 more likes or better, and we there. So anyway, my thing is this. The names that are synonymous with Canelo right now aren't looking that appetizing. I got a video immediately after this. Check my channel within 5 minutes. I got a dedicated video on that. So show that one some love. It's looking bad for old media. It's looking bad for Dazn. Canelo versus John Ryder. Really? Is this what we talking about in 2020? Canelo versus John Ryder. I mean, I like he doesn't even have and this is not a diss because I think John Ryder actually beat Caleb Smith in his last fight. But my point is this. Hold on 1 second. The situation is this with the John Ryder. He does not have a brand in America like that. So where Canelo has already been branded, a fight like that doesn't really generate a lot of traction, I would imagine, for Dazn. The other issue is they are talking about Canelo possibly fighting David Lemieux. Bro, what is Golden Boy and Dazn and Team Canelo collectively? What are they doing, bro? Like, who's able? I don't know what y'all talking about. Like Canelo versus David Lemieux, this was something that we talked about back when Canelo was on HBO. And it would never happen. Look. New media. Told you. David Lemieux is in talks as a possible opponent for Canelo Alvarez in September, according to his own promoter, and that's his Canadian promoter, Eye of the Tiger Management. Bro, Canelo versus Lemieux? Really? First of all, horrible. And I'm a David Lemieux fan. I like David Lemieux. But he just moved up to 168. A lot of y'all didn't watch it, but he fought a guy named Max Berserker or something like that. And he got dropped 2 times in that fight. So he has one real recent fight at 168, coming off of an injury on a Canelo card where he pulled out. Canelo Jacobs card, he was supposed to be on that, pulled out. Before that, he was supposed to be on Canelo Fielding, pulled out because he got dehydrated. He lost too much weight, and he was in the hospital for dehydration. So he wasn't fit for competition. So David Lemieux pulled out of 2 fights. One because he couldn't make 160 anymore, and then because he got injured on the Canelo Jacobs card, so they pulled him off of 2 Canelo fights back to back. Canelo Fielding and then Canelo Jacobs. Then he moves up after a long layoff to 168, gets dropped twice, drops the other guy once, and barely wins split decision. Why would Canelo be looking at him right now? Meanwhile, you have David Benavidez. Huh? Lemieux? Like, it's crazy. Kevin Slims. Salute Ego, salute chat. Ego's Army. New media. Y'all know we winning this. Ain't nothing else need to be said. Why would, out of all the luxurious names, like Better Biev at 175, you fight Kovalev, who almost got stopped by Anthony Yard. And I really firmly, Better Biev beat Kovalev twice in the AMs. If instead of Canelo in November, if Better Biev fought him, I think Better Biev would slaughter Kovalev. He would have slaughtered Kovalev because Kovalev didn't look good and he was on a quick turnaround. It wouldn't have took 11 rounds or whatever Canelo took. Better Biev got real life cracks. You got a Mexican fighter in Canelo Alvarez who, ever since losing to Floyd, he didn't even get past the torch by beating Floyd, said he wanted the quote-unquote Mexican dates, or in America, the Mexican-American dates, right? That have been historic for boxing, Mexican Independence Day. And you've got good fights on September and also in May, Cinco de Mayo, right? But Canelo refuses to fight an actual Mexican or Latino fighter, citing it's like against his wishes to fight someone who bears or represents the same flag as him. Canelo running out of options, dog. Why would you let me get this straight. You're a Mexican fighter and you don't prefer to fight another Mexican opponent like David Benavidez, who just called you out? Mexican-American? That is loud. My bad. That's the timer. Are we over 150 likes? Yeah, okay. Good job, y'all. Appreciate y'all. So I don't get it. You don't get to pick and choose who you fight in boxing. Yeah, Better Biev is nasty. Bro, Vodstick got power and he was walking like through Vodstick shots, right? Why would Canelo not want to fight Benavidez, but you want to fight John Ryder at 168? He looks small. He don't even look like he really belonged there for real, even though I do think he beat Caleb Smith, right? It's just looking bad, bro. Caleb Plant, that's another great, exceptional fighter at 168. Why not fight him? And at least if you're going to try to pitch it to Americans, David Benavidez, a beast, Mexican-American. Caleb Plant, American, from Tennessee, country boy. Canelo just think he going to pick and choose who he want. He can technically, but it's not going to be, to me, I don't think it's going to be the best look for DAZN. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Ghost. He said he don't want to fight Mexican fighters, but also refuses to fight top black fighters. LOL. That's what I'm saying. Like, the top black dudes that you could fight, the Black Channel, Jermall Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, you became the franchise champion rather than fight Jermall and let him be the WBC champion, which made him look like the boogeyman. Triple G didn't, when Charlo was Triple G's mandatory, he wasn't looking in that direction, which makes him look like the boogeyman. And Andrade is on your same side, and notice his name is never in these negotiations. You hear David Lemieux, somebody threw up Anthony Durrell. You've heard names like Caleb Smith. You heard Billy Joe Saunders. You heard John Ryder. All these people. But another black fighter that is aligned with your same promotion, Dazn, he ain't getting no looks. And he always in shape year round, so you ain't going to catch him slipping. He's an Olympian. He's known in the boxing circuit. He's a great fighter, and you ain't looking his way. And then on top of that, you say you don't want to fight Mexican fighters either? Bro, good luck. Canelo is fighting nothing but, I can't say nothing but, because he did fight Jacobs, but just count how many British fighters, European or Eastern European, he has fought in recent memory since being in America. Matthew Hatton, Ryan Rhodes, Amir Khan, Rocky Fielding, Liam Smith, and now he was trying to fight Billy Joe Saunders, English fighter. He was in negotiations with Caleb Smith, English fighter. Now they're saying the third person, John Ryder, bro. How many, like, Liam Smith, Liam, you know, all them people, bro. How are you in negotiations with 3 English fighters and you built your whole resume and got popping to the point you're making the money you're making in Mexico or America? Those are the two I guess foundations to Canelo's success. That's where you made your name in boxing, coming up in Mexico and coming up in America. But you want a nonstop fight, mostly Caucasian, English, British fighters. Like, why didn't Canelo fight Anthony Yarde before he lost? That would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we know what you're doing. You staying away from certain guys. That's clear. You really mean to tell me, out of all the names, you down to fight John Ryder, white British guy, Billy Joe Saunders, another white British guy from England, Caleb Smith was in all these names are in the rush, a white British guy, or David Lemieux from Canada. But then David Benavidez is there. There's a great white American fighter named Caleb Plant. And he has a brand and a name, and he's wavy, and PBC has gave him exposure and main events. Why would you not fight him? That's my guy, bro. Caleb got swag, bro. He got skills. How is that not a bigger fight or a better fight? Because I would love to see Caleb versus David Benavidez. The walls are closing in, people. Y'all know what it is. So it's a bad look because Dazn, post-pandemic, the price you're charging for your app, I don't know how this is really justified. You know what I'm saying? How is this really justified if we can never see Canelo fight who he needs? And then people are going to say, oh, it's because the pandemic. I don't give no shits about the pandemic, because if your business model was more reasonable, then maybe you can get some of these other guys or better fights. If you're giving Canelo $40 million to himself only, then I see why you have to undercut guys to try to make a profit. I see why you're looking for the cheaper options and opponents. So this looks a mess. Canelo mad at Golden Boy. Ryan Garcia mad at Golden Boy. Canelo's options look like unappealing. DAZN needs a hit, bro. Eddie Hearn's fight camp. Does that look like great fights that are crossover that Americans are going to like? The best fight on the fight camp that's actually announced is Dillian White and Povetkin, and that's not even something that I have to see. You see what I'm saying? Smash the like button. It's over for old media, bro. They overplayed their hand. It's over. So now that's Canelo. At the very least, what I will say and give Canelo credit for, overall, he's looked better than Golovkin recently, like in most of his fights. and he at least has a good resume. Having the star power and exposure that he's had throughout his career, he was able to get some quality names. Some of the outcomes might have been controversial, but he at least has those names on his record. Like even losing to Floyd, that's a better name. Shout out to Daniel Mason. New media balls are something they got to deal with. That man going with all those cherries, double standards. See? And when I told y'all last year that Wilder was the face of boxing, they got mad at me. They said, oh, you full of shit. Canelo, he's the face of boxing. How, bro? How are you the face of boxing if you ain't putting on the biggest events? Right now, there are so many fights that if they are announced will overshadow Canelo versus, let's say proverbially, John Ryder. If Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko fought September 19th and then Canelo fought John Ryder on September 19th, I'm checking for top ranks Lomachenko, Teofimo. Straight like that. If Canelo has his own date by himself, okay, I'll check it out. But if he had to compete in terms of what I would want to see, Teofimo versus Lomachenko, I would much rather see that fight than Canelo versus Skiddly Boo Boo. Canelo just be fighting Skiddly Boo Boo like it's nothing. Like, who the fuck is Skiddly Boo Boo? Like, I've been in boxing so long, and I don't know who Skiddly Boo Boo is. Like, who is that, bro? It's just like random names and shit that just keep appearing. Like, Canelo be picking his fights. You remember them little magic 8 balls? And you, like, back in the day, and you shake it, and you like, will I win $1 million? And you shake that magic 8 ball, and it was like, it's in the cards and all that shit. That's how Canelo picking his fucking opponents, bro. He's like, who shall I fight next? John Ryder it is. You know, who should I fight before that? And you shake that fucking magic 8 ball. Rocky Fielding. Your wish is my command. Bro, what? Who are these people, bro? Who are these people? And let this be Tank fighting Gamboa. Let this be Tank versus, oh my God, you hear old media, oh my God, I don't want to see Gervonta versus goddamn Gamboa. I mean, Gamboa is washed up. That's old media. So Tank had Atlanta lit. Let's see if Canelo have Atlanta lit with a fucking John Ryder fight, bro. Let's see that. Because old media got so much to say, but we know they ain't making that much sense. People, how you got words because Charlo fighting Jorge Cota, knowing he's only fighting them late terms because Tony Harrison pulled out with the injury. Old media got energy for that and play dumb, knowing that he wanted to fight Tony Harrison, but they don't say nothing to Canelo, and they damn sure don't say nothing to Golovkin. It's over. So that's my thoughts on the Canelo opponent. These aren't interesting names. Now, even worse, you got Gennady Golovkin. I don't know, guys, Max. He trying to fight Camille Sesmeta. At the very least, Canelo is popular. Triple G's popularity is waning, and he trying to fight a Greek salad. You know, Camille Sesmeta. Who is that? Who is that? Camille Sesmeta? He has 21 fights and 5 knockouts. The man has no pop. We haven't heard of Triple G's worse than anybody in the last 5 years with a high profile. Because there's other guys who aren't fighting the names we want to see. Like I would say even Andre, he hasn't got those names, but we know it's for a different reason. It's not that he don't particularly want those fights. It's because he's the boogeyman. Nobody is seeing him on his offer. Triple G, there's better fights out there for him. He could fight Charlo. He could fight a ton of guys. He can give Derevchenko a rematch. But he wants to fight Skiddly Boo Boo. I'm a scat man. Sweet bop boop beetle bop. Sweet bop boop beetle bop. Bro, that's who Triple G fight next. I'm a scat man. Squee bop boop beetle bop. Twee bop boo tweedle bop. Bro, he fighting Squee bop boo beetle bop. Who the fuck are these people? Smash the like button. It's over, bro. Triple G versus Scatman. And y'all don't know that song. That's an old school song. I'm a Scatman. Squee bop boop beetle bop. Bro, that that's who Triple G is fighting, bro. And they wonder why people check in and out of boxing like that. And the thing is, like I said, at the bare bones minimum, Canelo's at least popular, and he does have resume names. Canelo has a good resume, like totality. Again, there's controversies within it, like did he beat Lotta? Mayweather whooped him. Triple G don't even have those names like that, and he's older. Like Canelo, he still has, it's not too late for Canelo to do what's right and start getting some of these other top fights that he should be fighting right now. Triple G's 38, and he fighting Parker Lewis can't lose and all these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Man. And old media, all of a sudden, they don't have no energy for this. They ain't got nothing to say. They have no words for it because they know what I'm saying is right. In their heart, they know I'm right. Triple G, bro, look at how he was built up by HBO. They said he was the destroyer of worlds. They even put him on see, this is what they try to do when you have the complexion for the protection. They try to rewrite history in a lot of times in a small space of time. Triple G really hadn't even fought no one, but they were putting him on the pound for pound list. Andre Ward has been doing his thing year upon year after year, taking fighters O's like Kovalev, like Edwin Rodriguez, winning a Super 6 tournament and beating Carl Froch and Kessler and beating guys like Darnell Boone, right? And paving the way, Chad Dawson, doing all this for boxing, and then they act like Andre Ward has more to prove. They act like Floyd has something to prove after years of lineage and pedigree. But Triple G come out of nowhere smiling. Oh, yeah, it's good, fine. Respect. I respect everybody. You're doing all this. And they anoint him. They say he the next Hagler. He's the new Marvin Hagler. No, the fuck he's not. He's not Marvin Hagler. He's not Marvin Gaye. He's not Marvin's Room. I saw you. Bro, he's not none of that. He's Triple G, and he has whatever fuck names that are on his resume. They always, you see when they try to give someone the fast track that happens to be non-black, they always link them and relate them to classical black fighters, or often, like Lomachenko. Lomachenko has 15 fights and a loss, and they say he the next Muhammad Ali. No, the fuck he's not. He's not Muhammad Ali to me. He's a good fighter, but he's not. Nobody's Muhammad Ali, bro. I never seen one person say, "Nah, that's Muhammad Ali right there, bro. He the next one." Lomachenko, and he got 2 fights. He the next Muhammad, and Muhammad is his pro. Ain't nobody talking like that. But this is what old media tries to do, to fabricate and expedite and rewrite history. Talking about Triple G, he'll beat Roy Jones. Stop. Roy Jones in his prime will bust Triple G. He don't even have no head movement. How you gonna deal with Roy? Roy would be bink. Then I just said that, Triple G, you shouldn't do that. I told Triple G I wouldn't grab the rope. I told him don't do that, baby. Bro, Roy would body Triple G. If I'm being real. Bro, Roy would be playing with he's too slow, no head movement. He'd be like, I wouldn't grab the rope, Jim. I would chicken fight. I come from Pensacola, back down in Florida. We go hunting. We in the hunt. We in the field. So I wasn't grabbing the rope, Jim. I wasn't grabbing that. I wouldn't do that. I don't do that. I know the rules. I've been boxing all my life. I know the rules. I see Triple G was open, glove drop, bop. It's gonna be that way, baby, bro. Roy would piece Triple G and turn him into Reese's Pieces. He'd be like 3 separate G's. That motherfucker would be 3G mobile connection. It wouldn't be 5Gs and 3G. He'd be 3G, no reception on a cricket phone if he fought Roy in his prime. Listen, I'm just telling the people, I'm telling them what it is. Yeah, we having great convos. This is what we do because it's real boxing. You dig. Smash the like button. Roy Jones would piece Triple G up, but they were so quick to anoint him. And then now you see he's doing his old tricks again. Canelo said he's down to fight you, which Dazn desperately needs some type of whatever is major fight. And now Triple G saying, hey, no, I want Camille. Camille everybody. What? Why are you fighting Camille Sursmeta? Even though he's a mandatory, You can't say it's the pandemic because he was trying to fight Camille Sesmeta before that. Before we even knew about Wuhan, China, and the bat and Corona spreadage. We didn't even know about any of that, and they still had linked Triple G. Bro, 3G, he'd be 3 separate Gs. It'd be 1G, comma, G, comma. Fuck with Roy. It'd be 3G pieces and shit. Man, stop. Motherfucker have a trilogy. It'd be 3 L's too. He'd be 3LW. It wouldn't be 3G. It would be 3 L's. Fight Roy 3 times, you getting 3 L's. He can't beat Roy in his prime. So it's just looking a mess over there with Dazn, bro. It really is. I'm standing up for boxing like I always do. It's like we need some work. How you Canelo versus Lemieux, Canelo versus John Ryder. They can't even get Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders, which they said they could deliver, but now with the pandemic, how are you giving Canelo $36 million? How is this not broken? You're giving Canelo $36 million. That's your business, but you can't get him an expensive opponent. Now you want to cut costs? Why did you ever give him that much money if you wouldn't be able to pay the opponent? That's some of the dumbest thing. And you said you weren't about this pay-per-view life. This is the dumbest structural game plan I've ever seen. I'm literally being serious. You're giving Canelo buku bucks, more than he was making on pay-per-view in some of those fights. And then now you can't pay the opponent. So Billy Joe Saunders like, I ain't taking no pay cut. You know, people like Amanda Serrano, she like, I'm not taking that little money. I'm not doing no pay cuts to make the Katie Taylor fight. John Ryder, didn't he pitch for the Braves? See, I'm done. See, that's what I'm saying. Bro, he did a song too. I won't deny it. I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to fuck with me. Ain't that him too? I won't deny it. I'm a John Ryder. You don't want to fuck with me. Dim. Hefe, B.O., hello, you. I won't deny it. I'm a John Ryder. You don't. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. You don't want to fuck with me. Bro, he's not a name in America. Like, how do you think you're going to? I told you from the beginning. Man, somebody going to stand up. Didn't I say Dazn from the beginning? How are you going to come to America and disrespect Americans like Eddie Hearn was doing with that pompous British, interviews and stuff he was doing, and then expect to sell to us, and then sell to us stuff you haven't branded? Like, I'm sure if you go all around the world, like Corrupt said, I've been all around the world, Japan to Amsterdam, right? You go to Amsterdam, I'm sure certain foods or candies or treats are delicacies. But then in Spain, it might be something different. Portugal, it might be something different. You go to Japan, it might be something different. Something that someone eats in Thailand is different than what they eat in Sacramento, California. You see what I'm saying? So you have to make whatever you're trying to convert. Like, I'm sure they have certain things in Australia. Like, they actually in veggie, they got it. It's called Vegemite in Australia. Now that might be popping and selling off the shelves, but that don't mean in America it's gonna sell off the shelves. In Australia, they might be, oh yeah, crikey, you want some Vegemite? They might like that, but you can't just take it to Compton and have Vegemite from Australia and assume that out of nowhere it's just finna fly off the shelves. That's in essence kind of what Dazn did. You had a British promoter who hadn't really built anybody in an American stable, has no track record for building any American star, like somebody who's like Floyd or Errol or anything, and you gave him the keys to the whip and said, hey, build this, Just answer this. Answer this. Pandemic or not, do you think people are going to just the bottom line, your biggest stars, Canelo and Triple G and Joshua, none of them are in fights that we really would have requested. You see what I'm saying? Like AJ versus Kubrat Pulev, that's not a big fight. That's not a big fight. Let me guess, it's a mandatory. I get it. But that's not a big fight. Canelo, John Ryder, in America, that's not a big fight. Canelo and Lemieux at this point, that's not a big fight. People didn't even see Lemieux's last fight. He's not even a 168-pounder, like acclimated wise. So we don't know if his power is even really the same like that. And then you got Triple G fighting Camille Says-Meta. How is this going to work, bro? How is this going to work? That's like Errol Spence charging you $20 a month to fight Ocampo and Says-Meta and all these people that you've never heard of, and that's all he's fighting. But that's not what's happening. Errol, true, he had to take care of his mandatory, but it wasn't $20 a month to watch Errol Spence knock out Ocampo. I was at that fight. It didn't cost $20 to watch that. You see what I'm saying? And before that, he had fought Kell Brook, Lamont Peterson, and after that, he fought Mikey Garcia, and then he fought Sean Porter. So that's, to me, structurally, Errol Spence is probably the prototype of managing your talent. You're going to have to get some mandatories in there. You see, I get that. But if Errol was just fighting by choice, Ocampo and then, Obampo and da-da-da-da and all these other people, Glass Joe, then he was charging you 20 a piece for it, that I don't see it. I don't see how that's going to work. Mr. Mont, I don't see how that's going to work. The money keep coming in. Dazn could probably free up some money if they fire everyone involved with Canelo and Triple G getting that bread for doing nothing. See? And we boxing fans and can see this. So imagine being the front man with all the money and you allowing this to happen. Bro, you are giving Canelo $36.5 million, estimated per fight. And then now you want to give his opponents, because of the pandemic, you trying to give him $30,000, $200,000. Why is he getting that much money? It's too foolish, bro. It's too foolish. You could have gave Canelo $20 million, and that would be like still overkill for a John Ryder fight, for what that does to Dazn or for Dazn, or what it does for Canelo's legacy. And that's still too much, but you would at least have an extra $16.5 million to work with. You're giving the man $36.5 million, and you're giving Triple G $15 million to fight Steve Rolls. I mean, you if you can't swim, you bound to drizzle. You bound to drizzle at that rate. There's no way. There's no way. If Canelo leaves Dazn, oh yeah, it's really over. If he leaves them, then that's gonna be heard anymore. But yeah, man, that's my thoughts, bro. Triple G, he ain't even fought nobody, so that's just too easy. Triple G, he ain't even really fought nobody. All of his best names have been controversial. Jacobs, I thought Jacobs beat him. Derevyanchenko, I know Derevyanchenko beat him. Canelo, he beat him in the second fight. First fight was a draw. Triple G's best names are all. Imagine if Floyd Mayweather's whole resume, all names that he had questionable wins. Floyd's only questionable wins to people are Maidana won allegedly, and Castillo, and maybe some people would even say De La Hoya, right? Even though if you really watch any of those fights, Floyd won. But even if you erase all those from Floyd's resume, he still got Corrales, no controversy. Arturo Gatti, no controversy. Canelo, there was no controversy. Ricky Hatton, Pacquiao, Maidana 2. Bro, Floyd got bodies. He got real life bodies. You look at Triple G, if you cut all of his best names up, all of his best names, he arguably lost or did lose to. He lost to Canelo, never officially beat Canelo. I thought he lost to Jacobs, and I know he lost to Derevyanchenko. Man, stop. So I don't see how you could, like, Dazn, it's like, here's an analogy. It's like LeBron being on the Cavs. LeBron gotta be who he is. If LeBron has an off night or he's not playing, then the Cavs against a good team are gonna lose. You see what I'm saying? because they need the leader. Your best leaders, your biggest stars aren't involved in big fights right now that people are anticipating, that have been built. Like what's a Canelo John Ryder backstory? Like, I'm big on the story angle. What's the backstory? Like, what would interest me? Like, let's say you did some shoulder programming. What would you say that interests me in Canelo John Ryder? It's not like they're former sparring partners, or they both came from the same gym, or there's no real backstory to it. There's no real connection to it. So it's like, how you even sell that fight? You know? Oh, he should have won against Caleb Smith. I guess that's your angle? Come on, bro. A block quick boy TC. Block quick boy. Man, anyway, I just feel like all your big three, Joshua, who's really like Joshua versus Pulev, rate the fight. Joshua versus Pulev with no crowd on a scale of 0 to 10. How exciting is that? And rate the whole fight. Build up, weigh in, fight. How excited are you for Kubrat Pulev and AJ with no crowd? Or 25% crowd or whatever. Just that fight in general. On a scale of 0 to 10, how great of a fight is that? I got to see this. I know I can't be the only boxing fan. AJ versus Pulev. What do you rate that on a scale of 0 to 10? My dude says 0. 0. See, y'all being extra hard. Y'all being extra harsh. I'm just saying, Joshua's not he's at a 4, a 2, honestly. It's not exciting. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, and the thing is, DAZN, their most popular stars, another thing that's hurting them, I've been giving DAZN the gems from day one. Another thing that's hurting them is your biggest stars aren't salesmen. Canelo don't do nothing to sell the fight. He just sit back and train. You know, Triple G don't sit. Block Rasaj, block him, bro. You just trying to be contrarian. Triple G don't really do nothing to fight. Oh, no, that's good. I don't know. Everybody, bro. And then AJ, he's not really the master MC. Meet with me and Pulev. You know, I have Kubrat and Pulev. You know, Joshua going to say them haikus and poems and that deaf poetry jam he be doing. Yeah, red ball, blue ball. Kubrat, you all. Come see my fight. Like, what? Red ball, blue ball. Like, it's just this. It's not really exciting to me. I'm just being real. That's not exciting. I don't know what the fights will be when they actually happen, but these guys, they're not even building up like, how you paying people crazy and they not even doing the full package of promoting the fight, and you're not promoting the fight. These little AJ Dr. Seuss, that's not cutting it, bruh. These little AJ Dr. Seuss lines and shit. You know, yes, I am, said Sam. Sam said, I'd like some eggs and ham. Ham I am. Ham I am. I go into the cupboard. Ham or spam. Sam I am says ham or spam in the cupboard with deviled ham and yam. Like, what the fuck are you even talking? I don't even know what AJ be saying half the time. Sam I am and I am Sam and ham versus spam. Like, I don't even know what you even be talking about half the time, bro. Them AJ's the fucking Riddler from Batman and shit. Fucking Joker. He always setting up games and shit. Tonight, like, motherfucker was riddling that, bro. You setting up games and nobody you had to decrypt these puzzles and shit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment. Like, all these games and riddles and shit, I ain't got time for it, bro. Just tell me who you fighting. Yeah, I am He-Man and Wee-Man from Jackass. What the fuck? What the fuck has He-Man got to do with this? Dolph Lundgren? What? What are you talking about, sir? Canelo don't be promoting the fight. What is Triple G? Every Triple G interview is literally the same. It don't matter what you be like, hey, Triple G, what you think of Steve Rawls? Oh, yeah, Steve Rawls. Good. Is everybody respect? Any fighter is good. I'm scared. Why are you scared of Steve Rawls? You don't even know who the fuck he is. You're lying. Triple G be lying in there. He was lying in there. Triple G talking about he's scared of Steve Rawls and shit. And then you got boxing writers making that the headline. Oh, no, yeah, it's good. They're like, who's Steve Rawls? No, I don't know the motherfucker. I don't know. Bro, he don't know, but then you scared. How the fuck you scared a motherfucker you don't even know? Man, stop. Every triple interview the same. Like Terrence Howard and shit. Like Jamie Foxx was clowning. Every movie you the same. Like, man, what's up with Iron Man, man? Like, Triple G is always saying this. It's the same interview. He like Teddy Ruxpin or some shit. He just say the same thing over and over. Hey, man, it's Steve Rawls. That's coming up. What do you know about it? Oh, no. It's good. It's everybody. His punch is tick, 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 nothing. Hey, Max, Maxi Pad. Like, bro, what the fuck? Man, I'm the realest out, bro. Not this hey, Max. Oh, no, Max. Yeah, Max. Pepsi Max, Maxi Pad. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? What about Steve Rawls? Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? Like, who is he? Who is Steve Rawls? Oh, no. It's Max. Like, I don't know about no Max. Cinemax. Skinemax. I'm watching porn on Skinemax. Bro, what the fuck are you even talking about? Every Triple G interview. You be like, hey, Triple G, how them big booty hoes and shit. Oh, yeah, big booty. Everybody, jiggle, Meg the Stallion. Bro, what the fuck are you even saying for real, bro? And then old me to act like this shit is cute. I asked you, I said, Triple G, what's up with them butt naked hoes? Yeah. Oh, yeah, the butt naked and jacuzzi. That jacuzzi with Lil Uzi and jacuzzi, Meg, the Stallion, Meg. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, the baby, Roddy Rich and the baby. Bro, I don't know what the fuck you even talking about anymore. I said, where them butt naked hoes and shit? You talking about Meg the Stallion? What the fuck? Yeah, Beyonce, Beehive remix. What the fuck? If you don't put jeans on, then you don't feel my pain. Gang, 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 gang. Bro. Y'all got me fucked up. Hey, no, Max, Showtime, Skinner Max, Bang Bros, Pornhub. Like, you talking about porn and shit. We asking about Steve Rawls. You talking about the hub. Yeah, Pornhub, amateur, voyeur, amateur. Interracial dating. Like, interracial date? What the fuck is he even talking about? What the fuck? Yeah, he just be saying anything. Like, hey, do you want to fight Canelo? Oh, yeah. Benicio del Toro. Sicario. It's Mario and Sicario. What the fuck does that mean? Mario is a Sicario. What does that mean? Yeah, Benicio del Toro. Mario Sicario. It's me, Mario. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Man, y'all got me hyped. Please don't get me hyped. Okay. Gang, 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 gang. If you don't bro, y'all got me too turned. We don't even be knowing what Triple G be saying in any interview. Yeah, Steven Spielberg, his movie, E.T., extraterrestrial. It's the terrestrial. I'm an extraterrestrial with an extra testicle. Like, bro, are you spitting bars? Like, that motherfucker, I'm a E.T. extraterrestrial with an extra testicle. Turn you to vegetable. Like, you got bars, Triple G. Decent bar. That motherfucker said, he said, I'm E.T. and extraterrestrial with an extra testicle. Turn you to a vegetable. Like, ugh. Triple G got bar. I'm going to put you on smack. I'm going to put you on URL looking at, bro. That man said he an extraterrestrial with an extra testicle. I don't even know what he be saying half the time. Like, he just be, and he's just smiling. Everyone like, yeah, Mexican style. They act like they ain't feeling that, but hate Charlo and Earl and Gervonta and all. Man, stop, bro. I'm done. Somebody said Triple G doing Ultimate Warrior. The kids from Arcadia. Like, Arcadia? What the fuck? Bro, I remember them Ultimate Warriors. He was like, Vince McMahon in the galaxy of Arcadia. What the fuck are you talking? Arcadia. 4 score and 7 seasons. Like, yeah, he doing them Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior was rest in peace, but he was bugging in them interviews, bro. That's how Triple G should be. It never be. Like, I don't get to learn boxing from him because he just be saying, like, run-of-the-mill generic things. Oh, yeah. Like, it'd be someone weak as fuck, like Glass Joe. Hey, you're fighting Glass Joe. What do you think? Oh, yeah, Glass Joe. Glass can break. He's good. I respect that. What? You know you fighting Glass Joe, and you trying to build him up. I'm done, bro. Respect. Nah. Hell nah. Triple G should be saying anything. Hell yeah. Fucking right. Hell yeah. Fucking right. Like, is that Drake, motherfucker? Like, what are you even doing? Y'all pissing me off. I'm getting off. Y'all pissing me off, so I'm getting off. I might do another stream later tonight. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking right. Fucking right. What are you? That motherfucker singing lyrics and shit. Cash Money Records. The records taking over from the 99 and 2000. Y'all heard me. Whatever. Good luck to Canelo. Good luck to Triple G. Good luck to Dazn. And that's a wrap. Smash the like button. Shout out to my shooters. Shout out to the channel members. Macho Man had his moments too. Yeah, that's where Triple G getting his interview vibes from. Macho fucking Man Randy Savage. Hulk Hogan, you said that, yeah. That's how Triple G. Hulk Hogan, yeah, right. Elizabeth, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that motherfucker doing them Macho Mans and shit. Good nighty, good luck. You said you wanted to fight Canelo, right? Yeah. Snap it to a Slim Jim. I'm gonna get him out of here, bro. I'm so done. Good luck to everybody. Peace and prosperity. New media. We control